Today we're going to make some Chinese dragons. Chinese dragons are a mythical creature that people have been making art about for thousands of years. Chinese dragons are a little bit different than the dragons you may normally think of with knights and kings and stuff, because Chinese dragons are usually helpful in their myths. First, I'm going to start sketching out my dragon using a pencil. I will have pictures of dragons in this lesson. I'll have a link to a gallery you can look at for inspiration, but do come up with your own. Chinese dragons are kind of long, snake-like creatures, but they do have claws and legs. One thing I am going to require for this is that everybody has 2 areas of overlap. Now, overlap is somewhere where part of a dragon's body comes in front of another part of the dragon's body. Right now in this video, you can see the dragon overlapping itself when it kind of twists around. You can also see an overlap where the claw is behind part of the dragon's face. Now, a lot of times Chinese dragons are shown holding or chasing or sometimes fighting over a flaming pearl. Some people think the flaming pearl in the stories is where the dragon gets its power or its wisdom. Some people think it stands for strength. But nobody really knows what it originally meant. But everybody should draw a flaming pearl in their drawings somewhere. Once we get all of our lines in, we can darken them. I'm using this old ballpoint pen I just found around, but you can use whatever you want. Draw lightly with the pencil so you can fix your mistakes, but once you're done with that, you're going to darken up your lines. I'm not going to tell you what kind of media you need to use in this project. Use what you want. If you want to use colored pencils, do that. If you want to use markers, do that. Just remember, if you're using normal markers, you cannot watercolor over them because the colors will bleed. If you use other stuff like crayons or permanent markers or this ballpoint pen I'm using, you can watercolor over that. Even colored pencils work okay for that, but not normal markers. It's okay to use normal markers if you're going to color the whole thing though. Stick with it, keep refining your lines until your dragon starts to come alive, until you can see it a lot better. I almost end up not erasing my pencils at all, even if I don't like the lines I made, because they're light enough and you won't see them once I add other media. Go over the lines in the flaming pearl as well. Go back and check for mistakes, clean up stuff you don't like. I always do that. Now remember, you need 2 areas of overlap and a flaming pearl in your drawing. And I will be talking about adding texture in the next step of this project.